Oh, Angry Ant here. On this episode, I want to show you how to hang a TV. A very simple concept. I'm actually going to hang it for my friend Fat Tony. I've been there 2 times already to hang 2 TVs. He hasn't quite learned how to do it. So hopefully the 3rd time, maybe he figures it out. Amazon, they charge $400 to hang a TV. Could you imagine if I could make $400 just to hang a TV? I'd hang 1 TV a day. I'd be good. Shit, how did I get that money? It's unbelievable. I'll see you over there.
Alright, some tools you'll need for this project. First thing you'll need is obviously a wall mount, universal wall mount. You could order these on Amazon. Do yourself a favor, read the directions, open it up. They send you 500 different screws, 500 different spaces. Go through it, make sure you find what you need. Then we're going to have a level to draw your straight lines and to help you figure out how to level everything. We got some drill bits if we need it. We have an impact gun with a Phillips driver on it. We have our typical tape measure and pencil. And last thing is an impact socket attachment. Now open up the wall mount and go through it and see the screws you'll need. You won't need a Phillips driver and a socket. It's either or. Most likely it'll be a socket because they usually give you big bolts, but go through it. I'll leave a link in the description of all these tools so you could just order them up. Alright, let's get to this project. Once you take the TV stand off the TV, you want to measure from left to right, up and down, to get the overalls of the TV. This will help you place it on the wall. Next step is to measure the wall that you want to hang the TV on. In this situation, I'm measuring from the open door to the closet door. By the way, that's Fat Tony. You need anything? You call him. He'll take care of it for you. So what you want to do is, you want to try to place the TV on the wall by marking the overall dimensions on the wall with a pencil mark. Make sure you use a pencil. Pen you don't get off, and don't try to eye it because you ain't going to get it right. So I'm just trying to figure it out here. Trying to figure out your height before you measure on the wall. Because you start marking up the wall, too many marks, gets too crazy. You don't want that. Next step is to try to figure out where the stud is in the wall. Because you got to hang the bracket in the stud. Don't go out and buy these crazy gadgets that are going to tell you where the studs are and stuff like that. Bullshit. This is what you're going to do. You're going to get a flashlight. You're going to hold it on an angle against the wall. Now, over time, the nail holes or the screw holes, they pop out. If you look at the picture, you'll see a little raised mark. See, right there? A little raised mark. That's where the studs are. So, that's one. The next one is, you can knock on the wall to test where it is. Now, half you's got no brains in your head, so you knock in your head. If it sounds like that, you ain't got no stud. So once you found the stud, what you want to go back and do is take some measurements again. Make sure the TV is in the right spot you want it. Make sure it's centered on the wall. Make sure it's the correct height off the floor, excuse me. And then what you want to do is you want to test the bracket, put it on the wall, look how it looks on the wall. So that's going to be center line of your TV. Now what you want to do is from that mark that you found on the wall, you want to bring the line up with a level. Has to be on a level. Make sure everything is level. So that, they test fit the bracket like so. Might be a little difficult for your first time holding the bracket against the wall with no screws, but you'll figure it out. Oh, thanks Fat Tony. Thanks for helping me. Get in the way, why don't you? Jesus Christ. Thanks for helping me. About time. I'm struggling over here. So once you figure that out, mark the holes. And what I like to do is take a small screw and drill a small little pilot hole where I think the stud's going to be. Don't use this with the bolts that the bracket comes with, because if you miss and you have to patch it, the hole's ridiculously big and it's a pain in the ass. See, I hit the stud. That's because I've been doing this for a while. So make sure small holes to test it. You can do it with the drill bit too. Don't matter what you want. So there's Fat Tony looking at my work. I charge extra for that. So at this point, you're ready to hang the bracket. So you remember that pilot hole we drilled? It's going to help you with the first bolt to put in. So it's a little uncomfortable at first, but once you get going, you'll be fine. You'll be a little weird. Look how I'm standing right now. But once you get going, you'll be fine. Just don't tighten the first bolt so much that you can't move it, because this is going to help you with the other 3 that you need to put in. I'm sorry, the other 2 you need to put in. Just take your time, screw it in, make it a little loose so you can adjust it so you can get the other ones going in. It's pretty simple after this. At this point, you want to take your level and align the bracket. Make sure the bracket is completely leveled before you put in the other 2 screws. I mean, it's pretty simple after this. I don't know what more you want me to tell you. So now what you want to do is you want to take off the web of the bracket. I don't know if this is actually called the web, but I call it the web. Usually an Allen key will take it off. They kind of give it to you. So what you want to do is this is what's going to be bolted to the TV. So you take it off, do what you need to do. I mean, we'll just wait and watch me take it off. Now we're going to screw the web to the TV. Now these universal brackets, they'll give you a whole bunch of variations of fasteners, screws, spacers. Make sure you figure this all out before you start screwing things together. It makes life so much easier. So what you do is you'll go around screwing all 4 sides in. It's pretty simple. Make sure the spacers is the proper spacer. Make sure the screw actually catches. And what you want to do is, remember, this is a plastic piece of garbage. Don't screw it too tight because you'll probably crack the TV. So be very gentle at this point. So now we're ready to put the TV back on the bracket. So I don't know if you saw it before, there's this little latch. That's where the TV actually is going to sit. So we're going to try to line it up and make sure the latch is attached to the bracket. Fat Tony's here to help. Thanks, Fat Tony. I know I could count on you for this one. So once a little bit shaky, move it around a little bit, you'll get it. It's real simple. Look, just like that. So remember those little screws you took out with the Allen key? Well, now it's time for them to go back in. So pull the TV out, you screw them back in. It's pretty much it at this point. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That's how you hang a wall-mounted TV.
TV.